Alrighty, goodness. I think I'm good now. Hey, folks. Sorry for the slight delay there. I was trying to iron out some technical difficulties, which I hope I have at this point. I see, hey, Devlon, glad to see you. Joshua, Tyler, what's up? Max, Zach, Mr. Parrish, say hello to your wife for me as well. Dylan, see who else we got here. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining in. Check. Everyone can see and hear me here. Just to be sure, because I've got a little weirdness going on with my audio. I want to be sure. Yes, excellent. I love it. Cool, cool, cool. I dig it. I'm glad you can see and hear me. So, first of all, super excited to see just 14 people just appeared as if from nowhere in the YouTubes, which is fantastic. Love those. Love seeing folks join in. So thank you so much for spending some time. I've never done this before, and I thought it would be kind of a neat idea to end 21 days with a just a special kind of night to enjoy some of the music, because literally hundreds and hundreds of posts have gone out with the hashtag, and I wish I could have listened to all of them. I know I've missed some, but I've heard a lot. It is a crap load of really good music, and I'm really excited to just share a few, just share a handful, because I can't stand here too long. But I wanted to share a handful of them. Clark, what's up? Dave, hello. I'm just curious, where is everyone tuning in from tonight? Go ahead and just pop that into the chat. It's 2 a.m. here, but wanted to see it anyways. Clark, Melodies, really bringing it from 2 a.m. Goodness. I had a couple people I know set out an alarm for like 3 or 4 a.m. overseas, and that puts a lot of pressure on me to not suck. So hopefully I'm worth being up this late for. We'll see. UK, glad you could join us. Where's everyone else from? Where's everyone from? Go ahead and type it in. Just curious. Yeah, I got some New Jersey love there. Morris, I thought it was Morristown, New Jersey for a second there, Zach, but it's Morristown, Tennessee. Kyle's holding down New Jersey for us. That's cool. Central Canada, Chicago, the Shire. Oh, that's nice. I was wondering where they kept that. Australia in the afternoon. Oh man, Australia. That's like you could literally not get any further away without starting to come back. That's fantastic. New Hampshire, Illinois. Oh, that's amazing. Peru. Goodness, this is so cool having so many people from all different parts of the world together and to enjoy some of this 21 Days music. Now, here's the fun part. I hope my audio comes through when I play the music. If not, I'm going to literally just smash my face into the camera over and over again until it starts to work. So if nothing else, it'll be really funny to watch that. But I think I figured it out, which is why it took me a couple of extra minutes there, because I have some trouble with the setup, getting the audio to come through my web browser as well as the microphone. So hopefully we got that iron out. Let's just go ahead and just give it a whirl here and see. So excuse me. So let's take a look here. So I've got a few I pulled from Instagram and Twitter at first, and I've got a few on Facebook as well, but so many of them were shared in multiple places that I know that some of them were doubled up here. Catherine, hey, thanks for joining us. Noble's from Brazil. It's 11 p.m. It's 9 p.m. where I am, so it's awesome. Alabama. Let's see, Siberia. Goodness. Tuning in from the Shire as well. Oh, man, this is awesome. This is fun. Colombia, I'm like beside myself that so many people from so many different countries are hanging out together tonight. That's really exciting. So thanks so much. I'm going to go ahead and click off Clark's thing. I don't know how to. There we go. There we go. There you go. Cool. All right. So cool. So let's get this first piece of listen and see if it comes through. Otherwise, you see me like I said, just literally smash my face over and over again into the monitor. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can fire up the screen share, and hopefully the audio will come through as well. Let's see if I can do this here. Uh-oh. All right. Let's see here. If I can't do the screen share, I can do it with just the audio, but I want to do the screen share if I can, because it's a lovely little visual from an Academy member. Let's see. Spoiler alert, it's Emma. Okay, add the extension. I have to add an extension on the fly here. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just fire up the piece and see if we can get it going. There we go. Okay. All right, let's give it a whirl here. I do lots of cool sound effects while I'm figuring out how to do things. So you're all in for that treat. Got Mexico here. Awesome. Brad, what's up? Brad and I are actually related. We almost met at a family reunion recently in Rhode Island. And it was so, we both have kids, and it was so hectic there trying with our, both of us with our kids. I couldn't find Brad in a moment where he wasn't just surrounded. It was, and so we're gonna have to do a redo on that, Brad. All right, let's see if we can fire this up. Oh, I can do like kind of a combo thing here. This is gonna be nice. Okay, we're gonna do it. Oh, I see. I see how it is. It's because I'm trying to use browser. All right, cool. So, oh, look at that. It's right there. I just have to move my face over now, so I'll just have to sit over like this and point like that. That'll be fun. All right, so this first piece is from Academy member Emma. So Emma is here. I think I saw her pop through in the chat earlier. Yeah, had Central Kid, and she said she was, yeah, cool. So Emma's here. So Emma did something really cool where she featured a different flute in each of her pieces, which I thought was really, really cool. And I wanted to, let's see if I can get the, let's see if I can click through to her account quickly, because I want to show all the different kind of, oh, it's Ember, that's right. Bella. Okay, so I wanted to show you just a quick screen of here are all the different flutes that she was using during the challenge, which is awesome. And she told a little bit about each of the flutes throughout the challenge. She had rocked a little ocarina. Is it ocarina or ocarina? I always say ocarina because that's how I said it when I was playing the N64 game, and I never really quite got over it. So hopefully that's right. Rocked the third grade recorder here, which is what I teach kids to play during the day. Rocking the metal whistle, the penny whistle. I think it's called, if I'm not mistaken. All sorts of flutes, which is awesome. But this is the piece that I wanted to share here right now, because this is her last one. Aside from the beautiful visuals, it's a really lovely piece. So I'd love to just kind of give it a listen here and hear some of the flute magic. So let's give it a whirl. Can you give me a type of 1 in the chat if you can hear the audio from the piece coming through? I just want to see if that's working. Otherwise, like I said, smash right into the screen. Give me a 2 if it's not working. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Awesome. Love it. Cool. Such a beautiful little, oh, I'm glad to hear, just bombarded by ones here in the chat. Awesome. Just such a cool, beautiful little piece. I want to play it one more time just because I like the melody. Love the use of repetition in the melody. Nothing super crazy, just beautiful, straightforward line. Beautiful, love it. There's one of many of the flute pieces that I heard from her that I just really, really enjoyed. So thank you, Emma, for sharing that music with us. It was really fun for me to hear and to learn about some of the flutes. I wish I could remember more. I want to go through them again because my memory just kind of sucks. But I'm going to go back a little bit to, what day was this? This was day, this has got to be, let's see, where was this? This was like day 14 or something, like somewhere around there. I'm going to pop this over because this is, aside from the fact that this is like day 11, I think. Aside from the fact that this music is really cool, the animation just makes me smile. It's really fun. This is from Rainbow Sacred Geometry on Instagram as well. And this is awesome. This piece specifically was awesome because, oh, Emma, you're getting some love here in the chat. Joshua says it's so great. I love the pentatonic sound. Sounds awesome, Emma. Giving you a follow. Yeah, give that follow. Those little, oh, whoops, those little trills are so light and floating, says Brad. And Louis says, where can we share this beautiful piece of music from Emma? Emma, drop that in the chat. Some people want to get on that music. So awesome. All right, so this next one, Rainbow Sacred Geometry. This, not only was this piece cool, I'm gonna probably share a couple from Rainbow Sacred Geometry, and I don't know this person's real name off the top of my head, but this was not only this guy who wrote all this music, but he and his wife teamed up multiple times throughout the challenge to do some really cool stuff. And this one, I think this was inspired by something funny as well, if I recall correctly. John Ruiz is the gentleman's name. And let me see if I can find the story about it. So this says, this is a song that would never have been created if it hadn't been for the challenge, which is awesome. Day 10, this is from drawing rhythmic inspiration from a phrase my wife would repeat to one of our cats in the most exaggerated pet talk voices. It was so hilariously obnoxious and painful to hear that I literally begged her to stop because it would get stuck in my head for days. So he translated the syllables of a phrase to the percussion heard at the intro, and then got slappy on the bass. So this is from the day 10 email where I said to take a rhythmic phrase, and I used the example of the phrase Citius, Altius, Fortius, which is one of my favorite quotes. It's all about just stealing the rhythm and then using that rhythm as a jumping off point and inspiration. So without me rambling any further, let's go ahead and slap that bass with John and his wife. Turn the audio up a little bit for us. Look at that, though. That's some dancing right there. Like, I know it's just like simple animation, but I feel like that little girl is really getting into that dance. Like that, when I saw that pop in the feed, it was like da na 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 da 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 da, and the smile. I mean, she just is really owning it. I really love it. So if you haven't seen, I'm gonna play one more kind of crazy thing from John and his wife actually tonight. But if you haven't seen the, just go to Rainbow Sacred Geometry on Instagram and look for all of his stuff, because there's just some really cool, entertaining stuff. There's one where he did a kind of a what if Link was made the royal DJ, and he cosplayed as like a DJ Link, and his wife was DJ, was Zelda, and it was just very funny. So cool stuff. Let me go ahead and pull this next one. Where did it go? There we go. So this next one is from yes, this next one is from the Twitters. Let me pull that over here. From Omar Rada, I hope I'm saying that right, on Twitter. Let's see if I can pull this up on the old screen here. There it is. Cool. So this is really beautiful piece. There's a little bit more low key. Let's see what we got here in the, so love it. So catchy. It's cool. At least I'm here now. Cool, catchy. Yeah, I'll have to double check on why the chat's not coming through on Twitch. I know that the program I'm using just added Twitch as a stream, so we were having some trouble with the chat apparently over on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, I see that my messages are going out. Hopefully you're seeing that too. Otherwise, looks like everyone is really socializing a lot more on the YouTube spectrum. So hop on over and I'll investigate why it's not working over here in Twitch some other time. But let's go ahead and give this next one a listen here. This is, let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Makes it bigger. Cool. I love it. I dig it. And then I'm going to zoom in too. Can I do that? Yeah. All right, cool. So this is from day 20. And this is a nice little lullaby. And I just thought it was like a really beautiful thing. And I'm a huge stickler for melodies. And in my opinion, if a piece can stand alone as a solo piano piece or like a music box piece, I think that it really has legs and you could do a lot with it. Even like the best battle themes, if you really think about like really melodically driven battle themes, you could arrange them for piano or music box and they should work really well. And this piece immediately like made me think of like, wow, this would work really well, even simplified even more. It's just a really beautiful piece. So I'm just going to shut up now and play it so we can all enjoy it together. Do the thing. Oh, that's nice. Beautiful. So, and I guess getting some comments in here. Let's see what we got here. So, Dave was saying super calming. Nonali, hopefully I'm saying that right. Nonali, it's an awesome name. Nonali said it takes Nonali back to the old Minecraft days, which is awesome. Clark, sorry, I'm not gonna put Clark to sleep playing lullabies when he's already staying up at like almost 2:30 a.m. So love it. Did they make the pixel art and animations too? That's a good question. I don't remember. The tweet didn't mention it. Let me, if I could click through, let's see if it says it in the notes on the YouTube. It's a great question. I know a lot of people have been finding pixel art online or using pixel art that other people post, like on Instagram and things like that, or like literally just pairing up with artists, which is a little trickier because that's like a huge output to ask of someone. So let's see if they had a. Okay, so it doesn't mention, but good question for Omar. So maybe we'll just ask. We just reply. Let's just do it. Oh, not logged in. Whatever. All right, I'll do it later. I'm not gonna hold this up. So go ask. Omar Parada. Here's Omar's handle. Omar _ Guitaro with 2 R's. Give Omar a follow as well. Why not? Spread the love. So that was a really peaceful little piece. Speaking of, I'm gonna do it. Oh, maybe I'll do a louder one, and then I'll come back to another lullaby-ish one because there's a music box one that I really want to play from Mr. Zach Parrish. So I'm gonna load up this other one first, then, so I don't knock anyone to sleep too fast here. So let's give this one a listen. This is also from the Twitters. Da-da-da-da. Cool. So this is from Ahaz. Ahaz. I don't know. I don't know. So this is from Ahaz, and over in Paris, France. Again, just kind of blown away by the global community we have rocking here, which is awesome. But if you're watching this later, Omar, people really dug the piece. Beautiful. You put Devil to sleep. He had just enough time to smash his face on the sleep emoji, which is great. Sleep emoji meant in the best way. Not only glad I said your name right. That's Nonali. What was that? There's an anime that I was thinking of. Nonali. It's Code Geass. There it is. That's where I heard the name. Sean is here. Awesome. Welcome, Sean. All right, so let's get to this next one from Ahaz. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So this says, tomorrow's the last day. You're not getting to the credits without putting up with a fight. Damn right. It's more like a mini boss, though. I couldn't get in the mood to come up with the final boss. So this one is, it caught my eye because it said battle against a threatening caterpillar, which I'd really love to see. I'd really love to see threatening caterpillar. But I remember that I had a lot of fun listening to this, so I'm going to go ahead and fire it up here. I'm pretty sure this is the one I'm thinking of. It's fun. That's a fun one. I dig it. All right, Devlon's back awake. Excellent. Scared emojis. Gotta watch out for those caterpillars. They can be tricky. I love just all the visuals I had come to mind. It's just not just the video game stuff that's rattling around in my brain, but also I've got two small children. I've got a boy, one boy who's about to turn 1 in a couple of weeks, and another one who's 4.5. And just thinking of all the visuals that I've been seeing on YouTube and all the other places for kid stuff, just seeing what would a threatening caterpillar battle really look like, and just I really had a good time imagining that. So it's fun. Cool. We're gonna pop back over to the Instagrams here, and this one. Let's see, is this the right one? Nope, not that one. Let's see here. While I'm pulling up the next one, love the organ. Yep. Fruit Loops Studio, FL Studio represent. Yep. Totally. I'm more of a Logic man myself, but that's okay. Yeah, the caterpillar got me pumped. And Sean is now going to be a convert. Wow, there you go. All right, we're changing lives over here. One little piece of software at a time. Okay, come on, where am I? There we go. Okay, so this is a really let's see, this is the, I'm trying to remember which one this is. I think this is a really short little cue. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this one up. I think this is really short, kind of like a level up cue, if I recall correctly. But let's see if I am right, because I barely remember what day it is at this point in the week. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. Logic for the win. That's right, Dylan. I used to work at Apple, and at that point, uh-oh. Give me a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me, because things are getting a little locked up over here. Oh, there we go. Looks like I'm back. Cool. Yeah, dude. All dolls are fine. They're good. They'll do a lot of the same stuff. Yeah, I worked at Apple for like 3.5 years, and just being around that so much every day. Good, I'm glad everyone can still hear me. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks so much for that response. I appreciate that. And after just being around it for so much and also getting it for free, I couldn't really complain. So now that I've just broken, where did that window go? So this is very strange. Oh, again, I'm in the wrong browser. Whoopsie. Here we go. Oh, I'm there. Cool. All right. So this is a day 11. Yeah. Okay. Reload it. Sure. Why not? This is a day 11 post from DiGiovanni. Handle is DiGiovanni Music over on the Instagrams. So pull up the profile here so you can see the handle and give a quick follow. And I'm going to also pull up this. So give the dude some follow love, because he stuck with it every single day, I'm pretty sure, and put out some really great stuff. So let's boost that 53 followers up a bit and give him some love. So this one, I'm pretty sure this is the short cue. Let's give it a listen, make sure I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna play that 2 times. I'm gonna play it again because it's just a fun little one. I'd love to see this used as like the background music. If anyone's been playing around on TikTok, like I was emailed about recently, this is like exactly like the kind of stuff that people use as like background audio in their videos, and then like it becomes a meme, and then it becomes like famous, like, little clips of music like this, because people are making usually stupid videos to the music, but it gets your music heard by potentially millions of people. See you tomorrow, Heart. So, DiGiovanni, follow, do it. Follow everyone we've heard tonight. Okay. And if you're just jumping in now, really love that you're here, and I appreciate that you're spending some time with me tonight. And everyone from around the world. We got people from so many different countries, and I'm just super excited by that. But if you're just tuning in, or if you're watching the replay later, awesome. If you've missed the first half, though, the replay will be available as soon as this broadcast is over. You should be able to just refresh the page and be able to rewatch it from the beginning. So I'll just keep the link the same. Yeah, totally. All right, so we got some people. All right, people are connecting over school and stuff right there, making some connections. That's awesome. Music 2000 on PlayStation is the best. It is something. It is. I can't say I've had more than a minute or two of playtime on that. But all right, let me pull up another one here. Where'd my Facebook ones go? All right, so while I'm loading up one of the Facebook ones, how are people liking the music so far? How are people enjoying that the challenge is done, and now you can like literally take a breather if you need one? I hope, it's a breakneck thing doing it every day, but not ever having a day off. But on the other hand, it really gets you cooking, which is awesome. I'm going to pull back. I'm going to go back to day 1 for this next one, where I just lost the bookmark, so I'm going to have to pull it up. Cool. All right. Oh, man. Let's see. Where did it go? Where did it go? I'm hunting. There's so many good ones, too. Literally, I mean, I think when we started this, I was noticing that on Instagram. It said that like the hashtag had been used like 1.7 thousand times. And then by the end, it was used literally hundreds of times just on Instagram. And on Facebook, it's more active. On Twitter, it's more active, I think. So really, really cool. Where did that piece go? Spy. Samantha, where did you go? Samantha Vandersloot, where did that piece go? I just lost it. Just saw it in the list of comments, and now I lost it. There it is. Got it. Boom. Pretty sure this is the one I wanted to play. Okay. I closed the window with all my Facebook tabs, so shame on me. But let's fire it up here. So the title of this one is The Mouse Has a Quest for You, which is always fun. So that means that you must be also very small if you are getting a quest from a mouse, or maybe you just have really good eyesight and really good hearing. You can also speak mouse. Love that lead instrument. It's fun. I mean, it's such a funny little instrument. I love it. I mean, this part is like, very, very what you'd expect. But then you can almost kind of imagine the cartoon mouse like sitting there bouncing like an NPC does, like while they're talking to you, just really embracing this lead. Yeah, it's awesome. Let's see what we got here. Noble says, there's no way to not smile with this synth. Dave says, so lively. Catherine says, mouse emoji, mouse emoji, mouse emoji. Really, really solid. Yeah, so Dylan says, love that lead synth, so crunchy and derpy. that's the verb. That's the adjective I was looking for. Derpy is a good one. Derpy and perfect. Yeah, it's like almost like if I imagine that, like if you get like a bunch of kids singing the melody, like having them imitate that sound would be really, really adorable and funny. Natalie says, "Oh, it's so cute. I see the cute mouse. Yeah, me too, totally." Devlin says, "This put a smile on my face." Cool. All right, we're gonna get back over to the world of Instagram here, because this one is, I love the chords in this next one. They're just really, I'm a huge fan of lush, colorful. Oh, did I just close the tab? I totally did. I'm really a fan of like lush, colorful chord voicings, and this one totally has it. All right, let's see if I can pull that stream back. Let's just go ahead and share my screen again. Here we go. There it is. Fantastic. Sorry if that sound I just made was super annoying. Didn't think about having a microphone on. All right, so this run is from Joaquin Quinoa Garza. I hope I'm saying that somewhere within the vicinity of correct. But let's listen to this, because this is something like when I heard this, I was like, oh, I wish like this wasn't just like an improvisation that like someone recorded quick. I wish they had sheet music for it so I could steal it and learn how to play it, because this is beautiful. So let's give this next one a listen. Ah, that's nice. Beautiful. So yeah, if someone wants to transcribe that for me, that'd be great. Little cat gets a little love there too, which is fantastic at the end. I didn't even notice the cat until the end, just because I was so transfixed with the chords. But totally beautiful. Joshua says, I love all the chromatic harmonies of this one. Sean was saying about percolatingly derpy about the other one. Taylor is here, and glad to see you in the chat, Taylor. And so, got your email. Thanks for setting that. Cool. All right, let's open. I'm not gonna close the tab. Interesting chord choices, but still super effective. Yeah, it's totally cool. It's fun, and it works, but it's super colorful. Which I love. But I don't know if I would. I don't know. It just works so well on piano. I don't know if I'd want to hear it on anything else. So, and Taylor was asking if is there going to be anything from Facebook tonight? I just did share one thing from Facebook, but I also accidentally I queued up a few things and then I closed the window with all the tabs, so I lost all the things I had kind of bookmarked for tonight from Facebook, which is my bad. But I'll see if I can find a couple of them from Facebook because that's usually where I was hanging out. Let's see. See if I can find another one of the Facebook ones here since I'm talking about it. Oh, this was a cool one. I think this is let me see. No, that's not the one I was thinking of. That's one of Catherine's. That's one of Catherine's ones I was going to play tonight. And I'm really happy that she's here for it. But actually, since I have that, why don't we listen to that one? Let's do that one. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to this one from Cat. Can I pull this up? Oh, there. Okay, let me see if I can. I'll just maybe play it and see if it works. I'll just pop over to this different tab. Okay. Oh, that's not what I do. Let's try it again. Remove, share screen, share a new part of screen. Oh, sadness. All right, I can't share the video, but hopefully you can hear the audio. If you can hear the audio here, I'll just try not to do any awkward dances or anything. But if you can hear the audio, give me a 1. Actually, I want to say something before I talk all over this piece. So Catherine took the something old from the quest logs. She revisited one of her first compositions when she didn't even realize how to use Logic Pro, not even how to quantize notes, which probably was really awesome to listen to. And she breathed new life into it with new samples, harmonization, and the knowledge she has now. I think redoing an old composition can take more time than writing a new one. I think definitely because you've got to you're fighting yourself with that. You have to really battle that kind of because I think it mentally takes you back to when you wrote it, and especially if you feel like it wasn't. If you feel like you don't like what you had originally, I'm sure that's probably tough. I remember I found the first piece I ever tried to write was in Sibelius, and of course the cool thing I did was I was like, you know what, I'm going to compose for the first time ever. Let me fire up this full orchestra score. This will go really well for me, and I pulled it up. And obviously that didn't go really well, but I think it was called the Torrent. I had a really interesting name for it, the Torrent, I think. And I was really feeling the Magus from Chrono Trigger vibes in my head when I was writing it. But yeah, I remember I found it years later, and I was like, oh no. So if I fight through that, I wonder if I could do the same thing and revive it. So let's hear Catherine's now that I've talked enough for everyone. So let's go ahead and fire it up. Here we go. Awesome. So Devlin was saying that just from the first note, he pictured Chinese warriors with swords, which is cool. Yes, even if it sounded better, it was so hard because yeah, okay, cool. I mean, so okay, that's relatable. So that was really awesome. I wonder, Catherine, you should pop in the chat. What was how do you what state was it in when you found it? What was there? Because you said that you used new samples and you did new harmonization and things like that. But I was just wondering, was where all the bones of those melodic pieces there? I'd be curious to know because there are some really cool melodic elements that I loved, and I loved the percussion in the background. I thought it was super spot on. and it's just really well balanced from like a rhythmic standpoint. I really enjoyed it. So be really interested to hear more. Let's hear. So love that. I'm gonna embarrass myself. Is it pronounced Urhu? Oh, how do I say it? I don't know. I don't think I've ever said that word out loud before. I've read it and I know what it is. I just don't think I've actually spoken it before. Someone should type in how I'm supposed to pronounce it so I don't embarrass myself. Joshua said it's so cinematic. The rhythms are so great. I agreed. Sounds like okay. So Dylan's saying that this sounds like the audio is coming through the mic and not direct through the computer. I'm using a sound channel aggregator, and I had to kind of patch it in at the last moment. I know that there's things I could do to like manage the audio processing better. So I'll have to figure that out for next time. Unfortunately, I just didn't want to be more late than I was starting this 5 minutes late. Donnelly says it's a good revival. I'm curious to hear the original. Me too. Noble, wonderful piece. Tyler says, so I'm assuming this will be featured in the Ghost of Tsushima OST. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know that OST. I'm going to look that up now. Remind me if I don't mention that sometime soon, Tyler. Cool. Arhu. There you go. Thank you. Arhu. Thank you, Dylan. Arhu. That's how you say it. I definitely wouldn't have done that on my own. Catherine says the melodic elements were there, but really rough with the quantization and the rhythm. Okay, awesome. Well, you cleaned that up good because that sounded fantastic. Arhu. Cool. All right, well, let's thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. I appreciate letting me know about the audio quality. I was suspecting that, but I can't hear what you're hearing. I can only hear what I'm hearing. It sounds a little quiet on my end, the way that the sound's channeling right now. But let's go back over to see Twitter or Instagram. Do one for Twitter, two for Instagram. What should we do? One from Twitter or one from Instagram? Let's vote. Let's do a quick informal vote. Actually, maybe can I do a poll? I wonder if I could do a poll. Nah, I probably can't do a poll. This streaming software I'm using is kind of neat. I like it. So one for Twitter, two for Instagram. Where's the next one coming from? Type it, drop that in the chat, folks. Drop it in. 2, 2, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna pop back over to the Instagrams. This one is from Dylan Love, who is here tonight. Excellent. So this was cool because, first of all, it was like a badass little song, but it was also a song that he put to some Pokemon Sword and Shield footage, which I thought was really a good fit. Can I maybe drop the link to the chat or link to the? Well, that was from Facebook, from a Facebook comment. So I don't think I can link directly to a comment, but if you go, like what I can do is I can drop, because Catherine has been super active on Instagram as well. So what I can do is I can link you to her profile, and you can pop over, you can drop her a follow. You can listen to all of her fantastic music. Where is Catherine? Drop the beat bubble. That's it, right? Beat bubble. Yeah, there it is. Cool. So let me drop I'll just drop the link for people to jump in and follow Catherine on Instagram. There it is. She had a lot of cool music, so you will not run out of neat things to listen to. But let's get back to Dylan's here, because this is, like I said, a really badass like theme for an over-the-top villain. Like, was it Team Yell? I haven't played this Pokemon game. Is it Team Yell? Is that what they're called? But let's give it a listen. It's really fun. Oh, I want to share my screen though. That would help. There it is. Here we go. I mean, if that wasn't like, bro, you're looking for a fight music, I don't know what is. That was really fun. Yeah, the guitar intensity is almost, it's like that 90s instrumental, like Yngwie Malmsteen level of intensity of like, wow, this is extremely dramatic electric guitar. But it works so well for the art style that you paired it with. And that's the new Pokemon. Yeah, not only it's Sword and Shield. It looks ridiculous. I haven't played it. I'm jealous of anyone who has time to play that. One day. All right, so we just did an Instagram. Let's pop back over to the Twitters and let's see what we got here. Yes, I mentioned earlier Zach Parrish's. So I'm going to go ahead and play up this one, which is a beautiful little music box piece here. So Zach Parrish, and that's how you spell onomatopoeia, apparently, if you want to drop that. But look at that. Oh, look at that little boy. That's so cute. Oh, so cute. So for the next to last day of 21 Days of VGM, he went with the music box into the last track you'll hear from in Sacred Earth Memory, which is awesome. So let's give it a listen, because I really love this one. Like I said, if it can stand alone as a music box piece, you've got a really special piece here. Yeah, rhythms. Oh man. Or just like came back in and was just like completely passed out and couldn't turn the stream off. That'd be really funny for everyone but me. That was beautiful. Yeah, really, really nice, beautiful way to end a game. So lucky players who end on that note. Cool. Since we're coming up on the 10 o'clock hour, and I'm literally exhausted beyond all rhyme and reason. I'm gonna probably just play one more and then have a few quick words before I pop off here. Let me see if I can jump back over to Facebook and find one of the ones that I lost for. Let's see. Nonally. I don't know if I heard this one from Nonally. Should we listen to one from Nonally since Nonally's here tonight? Let's do it. I think we should do it. I don't think I've even heard this one. Let's give it a listen. Little day 11 jams from Nonally. I'm curious because I haven't heard this one yet myself. Here we go. Zach Parrish is here. Yes, he's out. We did it. Zach has kids. There's no effort needed to put a parent with small children to sleep. All right, let's do it. Oh, let me try that again. So Nonally said that she used sounds from the beach trip today. Good times, good music, which means I don't know how to say the title, but it means to return in Spanish because I'm returning from somewhere soon. All right, let's see if I can play this and actually have the audio come through. Oh, it's muted, of course. Oh. Mm-hmm. This, to me, sounds like your trip to the beach is probably a way cooler time than my trip to the beach is. Not that I've done a good time, but this sounds like you're the cool kid on the beach. I like it a lot. Glad I stumbled upon this. Ray Graysar. Ray Graysar. I'm sure that's not exactly how it's supposed to be pronounced, but thank you so much, Natalie, for sharing that awesome little beach tune with us. Cool, cool, cool. I'll do one more from Instagram just because I have, this one is, like I said earlier, this husband and wife duo. I just think it's really special that they did something together. So John Ruiz, I want to share this one more because you don't get too many. What do I do at the beach? I like literally, well, aside from now, I just chase children and try to keep them out of putting things in their mouth that they shouldn't be putting things in their mouth. But typically, I'll go to the beach and I'm the guy who likes to just sit there and enjoy, like, not moving and watching the water and listening to the water and not getting particularly sandy and maybe going in the water and eating lunch and then falling asleep. That's what I do on the beach. I'm the guy who's like puts his hat over his head and just passes out for 2 hours if I can afford to. So that's me. So this is again, this is I just think this is really special that these two did this together, and you also just don't hear too many pieces with vocals in it. And so he had his wife singing with him this time. So I'm gonna pull up John Ruiz from Instagram one more time. Rainbow Sacred Geometry. Here we go. Okay, and let me see if I can make that a little bit bigger to see. Okay, it's a little bit bigger. Okay, and then bada boom. Okay, let's give this one a listen.
Can you remember when you were a child? I was your only friend, like at the end of the rainbow. Swam in the river and sang by the sea. We were so happy then, right at the end of the rainbow. Look to the sky and pray for the storm to carry the fire away. We look to the sky and pray for the storm, like at the end of the rainbow. Look to the sky and pray for the storm to carry the fire away. We look to the sky and pray for the storm, like at the end of the rainbow.
I mean, that is, to me, really adorable, first of all. But just a beautiful song. I mean, you could use that. And he has like a really cool sort of narrative that he wrote on the comments for his Day 16 piece that I guess he used as sort of like an inspiration. And I don't know if it's, you know, um, it's just such a sweet thing. And if you can find someone to collaborate with in this way or in any other way, I think that's really special. That's one of the things I love about this community. People are just really welcoming to each other, and really kind and supportive. And you know, if you can find someone to do that with, not only musically but just in everyday life, I think it's fantastic. And these two had a lot of fun doing some stuff. This is a very sweet thing. This piece, I'm gonna probably listen to this like 4 more times after I get off the call, the stream here tonight. But yeah, really loved it. And John, if you're watching this later, super sweet couple energy. I ship it. Catherine is all hearts for this. Dylan loves it. Brad thinks it's cute. Kyle thinks it's lovely. Tyler thinks it's a life goal. Noble thinks it's lovely. And Joshua thinks what music is all about, bringing people together. You said it. You said it, my friend. Oh my goodness, what a journey. So 3 weeks in the bank. From this point forward, you've got all these ideas. Do something with them, folks. You know, don't just let those ideas sit and be like, hey, they're done. Great. Work them out, or don't work, like keep them as they are and give them away, sell them. Yeah, no, Max, I'm not crying. You're crying. Totally. Um, um, and but do something with this music. Don't let this momentum die out, you know. And if you were getting the 21 days emails, you've got an email in your inbox. You've got 2 hours left to take action on. If you want to join our membership community, March 1st, I am launching a 30-day marketing and networking challenge to like get your music out there and start making connections with music that you already have. And this is the first time I'm actually saying the date out loud. So March 1st, I'm going to be launching that within the Academy network. So Academy officially, and you'd like to be, check your email if you were in the 21 days emails, and you have 2 hours left to take action on that. We'd love to have you, even if it's just for a month. We'd love to have you in there. Jason Graves is going to be joining us in the Academy on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. So we're going to be able to ask him questions straight from members, which is awesome. Really excited for that. And I'd love to have some more folks in there to just bombard the hell out of him with questions, because that'd be fun. But back to the challenge. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining tonight. I can't, yeah, everyone drop your Twitter. Oh, this is a great idea, Dylan. Everyone drop your Twitter, Instagram handle so we can all keep up with each other. That's a great idea. Dave says he's taking a break and kind of got back to the ideas in a few weeks. Yeah, drop your Instagram and your Twitter handles in the chat so we can all keep in touch. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of you already because I'm following the hashtags. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us again. Like when I got on here originally, on the stream, I was so taken aback by, I don't know what that sound was. I was so taken aback. Oh, it's Fortnite trying to get me to play. No, I'll be strong. But I was so taken aback just by how many people were from so many different places in the world. If you think about like 20 years ago, that just wouldn't have been really so doable. 30 years ago, it would have been impossible. But to have people from like where were we from? Oh, let's see. Oh, I can't see that far back in the chat on my software. But we had like people from Brazil, Peru, the UK, Australia, United States, Canada. I mean, Sean's over there in South Africa. We've got people from so many different places, and it's just so special to me to have you all here together, connecting with each other, listening to each other's music, and supporting each other. Means the world to me. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this listening party. If you think we should do this again next time, then let me know in the chat, and shout it out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you think I'll hear it. Shoot me an email. Don't be a stranger. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off in a second here. So thanks again, everyone, for hanging out with me tonight, listening to some just fantastic music. You all should just be really proud of the music you put out there. Literally, none of this would have existed 3 weeks ago if you hadn't signed up and taken action and committed to it. So Zach, 30 years would all be kids or unborn. Yeah, I'd have been like 5 years old. So yeah, totally. So thanks so much. Devlon, just see that you just jumped into the Academy. Awesome. Welcome. I'm going to go pop you a message in just a minute here. So really excited that you'll be able to join us for the Jason Graves thing. But thanks so much, everyone. I hope you had a good time. If you're watching the replay later, go follow everyone who you heard the music from tonight. Give them some support. And, I hope you sign up for the next one. 21 Days of VGM is going to be back on April 1st. I'm going to probably start harassing people about it in like a couple of weeks after I kind of decompress myself from this. Oh, Dave, thank you so much. Can we all appreciate how well the prompts were written? I appreciate that. Thank you. Listening parties, the best learning experience. Sean says, cool. I dig it. Joshua says he'd join again too. Cool. Jarius, I hope you're saying that right. Jairus. I'm gonna have to ask you how to say that, but so you just jumped into the Academy as well. So really excited that you're gonna be able to join us for Friday for Jason Graves. And thanks for April Fool. No, it's not an April Fool's, Devon. It's not an April Fool's. I promise. It's actually real. It's real life. It's really gonna happen. Love the listening parties. Dylan says it's a nice way to wrap it all up. I think it is a nice way. I need to improve the audio quality for next time, and hopefully, have things visually so you could see the visuals a little bit better. Hopefully. But that'd be a really cool way to end each of these. So I think I'm going to do that for now because this was really enjoyable for me as well. And that little lullaby that that couple sang, what a beautiful way to wrap it up. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Have a lovely night. Get some rest tomorrow if you can. You deserve it. You've crushed it. And just thank you. Thank you so much for being there. And game audio listening party on Twitter. Cool. Love it. Dig it. So, all right, folks, I'm going to stop chatting now. Have a good night. And don't be a stranger. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on TikTok now. Hit me up on YouTube. Send me an email. I love keeping in touch.